Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about all the different AC scratches as well as all of the different special banners which are going away with the coming maintenance. So, this is kind of a second reminder on what you should be scratching and what you should be doing before the coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate you to subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to remind everyone is, of course, your Halloween 2024 special scratch tickets. You may have a lot of vouchers, because remember, whenever the urgent quest is available, as you can see right now, Haunted Domain 2 does have a chance, well, actually, it's guaranteed to drop 2 of the vouchers, and then there is a chance of getting a full-on ticket. However, if you really dislike the UQ and you simply just don't want to farm it anymore, it's perfectly fine. You can actually purchase 80 of these tickets from the seasonal shop, so make sure that you actually do that. However, if you are running the UQ, make sure that you actually turn all of your vouchers into full-on tickets. In order to do that, we're simply going to go to the shop over here, item recycle, and at the very top right here, Halloween 2024 special scratch tickets, you'll be able to exchange 10 of these vouchers for 1 full-on ticket. A lot of people tend to forget that, but that's how you make them. Now we can open up the scratch and we can head over down here to the Halloween 2024 scratch, and you can see right here we've got 134 scratch tickets. However, the big thing is after every 40 pulls you get a selector ticket, which you can pretty much guarantee any weapon camo that you want or any item you want over here. But the main thing that I'm going to be focusing on is, of course, going to be the star gems. Now, before we spend all of those scratch tickets, my current star gems is currently at 3,905. So we're going to find out how many star gems we can actually make in 134 pulls. So without further ado, we're just going to be blasting this, really quickly. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 50 star gems on our first 10 pull. I mean, we can't complain there. Let's do another 10 pull. Do we have a rainbow? Nope. Just skip again. We got 10 star gems here. So we're up to like, what, 60 star gems now. Let's go again. We're just going really quickly here. Ooh, rainbow. Okay, what we get? 10 star gems. Nice. And Retem City, where the sound vanished. And another 20 star gems here. All right, not bad. So I think we're up to like 90 star gems already. So that's not too bad, because then we get a selector ticket. Another rainbow. Not bad. Right at the very beginning. Oh, come on. It's the music CD again. 20 star gems, which is better than nothing. All right, okay. Oh, by the way, this is also where you can get a lot of the enhanced success rates plus 100%. So for those who are building up all of your weapon fodders, remember all of those fodders that we built for our weapon as well as our armor for enhancement EXP, but it had to be 100% great success. Well, if you do have a bunch of these, which you will get a bunch of these by just spending all those tickets, you can use this in order to build all of your fodder. If you are impatient and you're like, hey, the Trisalio weapons come out next week, I don't have time to wait for an augmentation boost back in December, you can definitely just get a bunch of these over here and use them immediately as enhancement fodder. All right, so as you can see, we did scratch 40 times. We now have a selector ticket. I am going to select the 100 star gems over there. So boom, we got another 100 star gems super easily. Now, again, we're just going to blast through the rest. As you can see, augmentation success rate plus 15%. If you're a free-to-play player, this is definitely pretty helpful, because the 20% ones are pretty annoying to get as a fully free-to-play player. So the next best thing is 15%. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 star gems again, and a bunch of salon free passes. And as you can see here, another enhancement success rate plus 100%. So, especially for my low spenders or my free-to-play, you don't want to sleep on this. You don't want to skip it, because it's 80 free pulls just from the seasonal shop itself. And then on top of that, you get a whole bunch of enhancement stuff, a bunch of other goodies that you can take advantage of, And so you really don't want to sleep on that. And there we go. We did another 40 pulls. Let's get another 100 star gems. Wha-bam. So we have 54 more pulls. So we, again, we're just going to blast through that. Yay, we got a weapon camo. That is pretty nice. We got some more cast parts. There actually is quite a few cast parts in this scratch as well. Oh, another rainbow. We're just gonna skip. We got we got 2 of these. Interesting, interesting. Okay, it's not too bad, not too bad. Here we go again. We're gonna get another selector ticket after this. So right after this 10 pull over here, we will get another selector ticket. So here we go. And 20, 34. Oh, wow, another 50 star gems. Not too bad. So here we go. We'll use those. We can use our selector ticket and get another 100 star gems. Now I believe we are down to 14 pulls left. So we can do a single 10 pull, and that gives us 10 star gems. But 2 of these enhancement success rate plus 100%, which is pretty nice. And then last is we're just going to have to do 4 single pulls over here. Now, do keep in mind, at the time of this recording, there's still a couple days left for the UQ, so you can still earn a bunch of these tickets, because, well, you know, again, there's double UQ, and, you know, the UQ, all the enemies have like 30% reduced HP, so it is in your best interest to run them anyway, even though I know a lot of people find it very boring, and it's like, oh, why bother? But I promise you it's worth it, you know, getting the extra star gems. You might be just like 1 ticket away from getting that selector ticket. It really sucks if you don't get a selector ticket, or if you're like a couple tickets off, all right? So you can see over here that we actually started with 3,905 star gems, and we are now at 4,555. So let's do the simple math over here, and that actually means we made 650 star gems from the 130 something pulls that we did. Now, do keep in mind that 300 of these star gems were from the selector tickets, so those were guaranteed, but nevertheless, we were still able to make 350 through just pure RNG. So it's still pretty good, and to be honest, I think it's worth it. The reason I say this is because we're not actually done. I do recommend people to earn the star gems from your Halloween special scratch so that you can actually reinvest them into the SG support item select. This will go away after the coming maintenance, but the main thing is the 10 pull over here. The N augmentation success rate plus 40% is really, really worth it for 10 pulls, but you need 500 star gems for that. But if you do have a bunch of these special scratch tickets, remember, every 40 pulls is guaranteed 100 star gems. So hopefully it shouldn't be super crazy difficult to obtain this. Hopefully you guys can make enough from this, as well as like the weekly exchanges. If you guys missed that, make sure to watch yesterday's video on the pre-maintenance checklist video. But nevertheless, I do recommend people to do a single 10 pull over here, spend that 500 star gems, and let's see what we get. We got a bunch of preset skill enhanced success rate plus 20%, plus 10%, protections, Gigas Mass AS, 2 of them actually, and we also got the N enhancement success rate plus 100%, as well as, this is the big one, of course, the N augmentation success rate plus 40%. That's the one that we actually want. All right, so we're just gonna stop there. That's what I recommend people to do. Literally just do a single 10 pull so that you guarantee this item, because, you know, it's actually really, really worth it. Anything else down here? Debatable. No, I don't really think you need these, but if you want, you can always go further if you want. All right, only if you want. Now, there is another scratch, which is the Refined Form October 2024 over here, which also gives you another N augmentation success rate plus 40% for 10 pulls, or another 500 SG. But this one, you have plenty of time. You do not need to rush this one yet, because this doesn't go away until January of next year. So you have a lot of time to make back your star gems, to make 500 star gems, to buy this later down the line. I would not spend my 500 star gems right now. Just save it, you know, slowly build up your star gems, and when you need that extra augmentation success rate, maybe you want to augment some new stuff, then you can spend it. Now, don't forget about your mission pass as well, because the main thing about the mission pass is you actually get a selector ticket over here at tier 20. All right, so once you have that selector ticket, again, put it in your inventory, go over here to Refine Form October 2024, and at the bottom you can actually exchange for any item you want. Now, I do not recommend using the ticket to exchange for any of the new items over here, because the way that the SG scratch works is the items roll over. The ones that you want to spend your selector tickets on will be the items that have display end on them, because these will be the items that will be going away when the new SG scratch comes in. So again, I just want to reiterate, when the new SG scratch comes in, these items, these new items, they do not go away. They just get pushed down in the loot pool and the rates become a little bit lower to get these. But the items with display end will be removed from the loot pool, and well, they're going to be replaced with the new items. All right. So when you are selecting items with your selector ticket, you want to kind of look at the items down here first, see if there's anything that you actually want. And if there is, then you want to pick it up with the selector ticket. If there isn't, then you can skip it. So for example, there's one over here, the kitty pose, which apparently I don't have. You know, we're going to bite the bullet. We are going to use our ticket. We're going to get the kitty pose. There we go. The kitty pose is here. We can now consume that. And now we have the kitty pose. And we upgraded it, apparently. All right, the last thing I want to remind everyone is, again, the accessory revival October 2024. If you still want the End Sphere, this is the last chance that you're going to be able to get it at a reasonable price. Because as you can see, reasonable is still stupidly expensive at 17 million. However, when this scratch goes away, those prices are going to go straight back up to 30-40 million. All right, so again, you know, I'm giving you all these warnings to let you guys know beforehand that if you wanted it, you should pick them up now, especially if you're a free-to-play player or maybe an investor. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.